Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So this vlog's going to be the first one I've done this year, first one over a year because my last vlog was in 2016 October. So please bear with me. If you could smash the like button and leave a comment and subscribe, it would be awesome because at the moment I've only got 3 subscribers. So hopefully I can add more, but we'll see. So what am I talking to you today about? So today is going to be talking to you about an event called Helloworld Live. As some of you might know, that happened about 2.5 weeks ago, near the end of October. It was a Saturday and Sunday event. Each day was supposed to be from 1 till 6. Alright, so what am I going to talk to you about that you don't already know? So, as probably a lot of people know, it didn't turn out the way it's supposed to have turned out. It's supposed to be an immersive event, or that's what it ended up supposed to be in, but it didn't even end up being that. Originally, I believe it was supposed to be a meet and greet sort of event where fans get to meet the YouTubers, talk to them, see how they sort of got there and get some inspiration to get their YouTube channels up and running. So how did it actually happen? What actually happened, sorry? In my opinion, none of that. I went there on Saturday with the hopes to meet one, possibly 2 YouTubers. One was Jim Chapman, because I heard he's done a book recently. His partner who he's with done books. So I was sort of looking to see how he got into that, because I've got a story about my weight loss of 11 stone that I'd love to get out there. And I believe it could help a few people achieve their goals. The second person was Alfie Days, because like him, I'm working at the moment. I'm doing YouTube in the hopes that in the future maybe I can go fully into YouTube like he is doing right now. So there's the 2 I wanted to meet. Did I meet them? No, not at all. And this is where what I expected it to be and what actually was completely differs. So I was expecting to meet them, talk to them, hopefully get a few tips, a few tricks, find out a few ideas, what might work, what didn't work for them, what might work for me, etc, etc. Build some sort of connections, sort of like some connections to help me with my YouTube. But none of that happened. So the immersive and the meet and greet sort of thing to me never happened, because I went there at 1, so it took me 2 hours, 2.5 hours to get there. So I went there, got in there for about 12:30, waited in queue for about an hour, so I got there for 1:30, got inside. From 1:30 to 4 it's supposed to be that sort of event. Did that happen? Yes. Did it happen for me? No. So whereas a lot of people run around to and fro, because of all the people run around stampeding everywhere, because somebody will show one stage, somebody will show another stage, I didn't even get a chance to get within 20-30 feet of the stages. It was ridiculous. There was absolutely no crowd control, and that's what really annoyed me about that. So if there was even the slightest crowd control, I would bet money that the event would have been more of a big success than it was. So anyway, enough of that. So you probably already know that that's what was happening. That's what happened basically. Then after that is the live event. In my opinion, was amazing. The reason I thought it was amazing because it's the first time I got to see YouTubers properly properly be on the stage, properly do YouTube videos. Got to see KSI sing a few songs. One of them I love listening to now. It's really good for like training, to pump you up, to get you ready for training. What else was it? Then they done a few more sort of YouTube videos, and then they did a at the end with the vamps, which was an awesome feeling at the end of that. So yeah, so you probably already know that, but what you don't really get is well, I must be weird in a way, but to me it inspires me. Why does it inspire me? I see these YouTubers and I see them, they're normal people. They're no different from you or me. The only difference is they've had a dream and they followed that dream and followed it, and now it's paid off to the point where they're big stars. They're doing the things they love to do. They don't have to worry about working so much, because their work is the stuff they love. And that inspires me. That makes me think, well, why can't I do it? You know, they're no different from me. Yes, they're big names, and yes, they've been on YouTube for years. But that just reminds me of what I've done. You know, I've come from 22 stone I worked my butt off for 3 years and I lost 11 stone. In one of those years alone, where I really focused, I lost 8 stone in weight. I went from this 22 stone person, like 3 years before, to saying it's 11 stone. In the 1 year when I lost 8 stone, I went from, what was it, 19, I believe it's 19, 20 stone. I dropped 8 stone. I went from just dreaming, oh, I wish I was this skinny, I wish I had a six-pack, oh, that's never going to happen. To then suddenly becoming an licensed amateur boxer, fighting for my club, which actually didn't end up very well for me at the moment, but hopefully I'll make a comeback. But the main thing what I wanted to get across was I had that dream. And every single day I worked on that dream tirelessly. I'd train 6 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock at night. It don't matter if it was New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, snowing, icy. I don't care. I was out in the shed. I was training on the punch bag, doing the weights. Even if in the shed, because there was loads of holes, there would be ice all over the place when it's like snowing and ice. I would still train 6 o'clock in the morning. 6 o'clock in the morning in my shorts, in a t-shirt. Was it a good idea? Probably not. But in 1 year, I lost 8 stone because of that drive. And that's the sort of thing I got from the YouTube event. That's the sort of thing I got from Helloworld Live. Was these YouTubers, even though this event didn't go very well. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I struggled to make it in my mind that it was a good event, but at the last live event, part of it actually helped me. But even now I struggle to think, was that even worth going to? I don't know. But in a way it was, because now it makes me think, why can't I make it? You know, why can't I put in the time and become somebody? You know, like every single one of you, if you put in time, you can become somebody. I went from 22 stone about 8 years ago. I'm not sure. 2009. So what's that? 8 years? I think. Yeah, it's 8 years. 8 years ago, I went from 22 stone. A kid just going to college, trying to become an IT technician, etc., etc. I went from that. I couldn't even fit on the bus. I was that big. Seriously, a normal sized bus. I couldn't get on. Not because I felt insecure or nothing like that. I wouldn't care. Someone annoyed me. Yeah, they would get a few nasty words from me if they tried anything. But it was the fact that I couldn't even fit down the aisles of the bus. I remember the first time I went to the gym, went on a treadmill, I actually broke the treadmill by just walking on it, walking a bit quick. So that was my size. And I put in the dedication, the hard work over the year after year after year after year. Lost all that weight, become more of an inspiration to a few people that I know. They lost weight, etc., etc. And it's built me up to the point where 8 years on, I'm no longer IT technician. I am qualified as an IT technician, but now I'm working as a personal trainer. I'm going to university, studying sports and leadership. And that's what the message I'm trying to get across is, you can do anything you want to do. And these YouTubers did. And this is the message that I got from that event was, you know, it was inspiration. It was, it was a lot of anger, but that anger for me, I got 2 ways to channel it. I can either get angry and nothing changes, or I can use that anger as inspiration to propel myself forward. And I'm using that right now to create YouTube videos and become somebody. And that's the message that I got from the event was, you know, even though the event went bad, it wasn't exactly the YouTuber's fault. It was more the organisation. Like I said, if they had crowd control, it might have been a huge difference. If they timed their live event, instead of having one big live event, if they had like little segments, so the first bit is at this time, then they have a little break where people can go around. Second bit's at this time, then they have another little break, etc., etc. If they'd done something like that, I reckon if they do that next year, it would be an amazing event. One, I hope that I can attend. Hopefully I'm not working, or it'd be even awesomer if I'm doing YouTube full time and I get invited to it. But yeah, I've only got 3 subscribers, so I very much doubt that's going to happen. But anyway, my experience on the whole event was, it was positive in the end. It started really negative, and don't get me wrong, I've got no issues with any of the YouTubers. You know, they went there hoping that it would be a really good event for everyone. Sadly, it didn't turn out to be a really good event. I know I went on the Saturday, which is probably the worst day, because I don't know what Sunday happened, but I know things did get changed on Sunday, so that it was a bit better. But yeah, my message that I'm given to, that I got from it, and hope that other people got to it, from listening to me, is inspiration. You know, why let yourself get treated like nothing? Why not dedicate yourself and make something of your life? You know, why not put in as much hard work as you need to become something? You know, it don't matter if you're working 2, 3 jobs. If you want to follow a dream, follow your dream. You know, I'm working at the moment 2 jobs. I'm hopefully getting a 3rd job, and this YouTubing is extra. So I'm trying to follow my dream and try and make something of myself on YouTube. And my message to everyone else is, try your best. Try and make something of your life. Try and, if you're already there, then awesome. Do what you're doing. But for those that are not so motivated, want to get motivated, wants to make a change to their life, my message to them is, just go for it. You know, just go for it. Put in the hard work and dedication. You will make something of yourself. You will hopefully become what you want to become. You know. So yeah, it went a bit deep then, didn't it? But anyway, that's my vlog for today. Hopefully I'll get another video up for next week, but I can't guarantee. It might be up the week after. So, like I said at the beginning, like, subscribe, leave a comment. So yeah, I'll see you next time.